Miranda Sanchez here. We're taking a look at the Gears of War 4 Horde 3.0 teaser trailer. There's a lot of good information here. It's a very short clip, but we're going to pick it apart and see what we've got. So in this first frame, we want to take a look on the left. We have a Guardian DB. And if you don't know what the DBs are, go ahead and head over to the IGN Gears of War 4 wiki, where we have a lot of great information about the DBs, including this guy, the Guardian. He's one of the bigger guys that has a shield on the front and a big old turret on him, and you want to take him down with your friends. But more importantly, we have another guy who's actually kind of hiding in this frame. Behind that crate in the middle, it's a green crate, we have a member of the Swarm. So it would be really interesting to see how in Horde we have multiple factions. We haven't really seen that much before, so it'll be really cool to see how we deal with that. And then moving on over here, we have this big old center shot of the battlefield. On the left, you'll see a tracker, which is a little ball on the staircase, just rolling around, and he's going to try to come up behind you and explode. And then on the far right, we see the DR1, which is one of the heavier DBs. And then, of course, in the center, we have our players who look like they're carrying this big old crate, which is actually pretty important as we see them lug it around the entire map. And then over here we have Zombie Dom. Very sad because he's a zombie, but you can actually get him as a pre-order bonus from Gears of War 4 as a skin, and you can play in multiplayer like you can do here in Horde. It's very sad though. Then he hops over this crate. Weird thing, crates are a big theme in this teaser trailer. We see Dom hopping over this crate, and it's actually pretty important because it looks like it might be destructible. A big thing in the campaign is that there's destructible cover, and this might be one of them. In Horde, that's important because you were trying to survive for as many waves as possible. You want to keep all the cover you can, so it'll be really interesting to see how that plays into Horde 3.0. And then, of course, we see our protagonists here, Kate and JD, popping down this other crate. I want to take a second to talk about this because we've seen them, of course, in this very short clip, lugging around this crate. It says it's a level 2, and right over here we see them pop out a weapon. So just kind of speculating what this crate could be. I think maybe it could be some sort of fortification device that you actually keep with you to spawn weapons. And so it'll be really important to see how we can keep that part of your team dynamic. Like, do two people have to carry it at all times? Maybe can one person carry it? And then, of course, that really important factor of keeping in mind where this is on the map, because of course for Horde you want to keep all your defensive weapons together and you want to stay as safe as possible, so it'll be interesting to see just how we have to play with this little crate in mind. And then we see JD placing down the weapon we got from the crate. It's really cool because it fires out that big electric bolt. It could be anti-DB, and then of course behind it is even more interesting, these lightning bolts in the back. They could be some sort of currency. Obviously it's something you pick up and you want to find, so maybe it could be a key to unlocking this weapon, or it could be something to do with the microtransactions that we have in Gears of War 4's multiplayer, because we know that they have the cards, so maybe that's the way you get this weapon, or you get it through those little electric bolts in the back. Of course, there's a lot more to Horde than what we got to see in this clip, and for more information on Horde 3.0 very soon, stay tuned to IGN.